How many memes start out as a part of a region's media diet or a certain niche on the internet and go on to be huge global phenomenons many years later? What was the allure about a Swedish pop song that sounded more appealing sped up to a flash animation of girls from an obscure visual novel game that became a huge sensation? This is internet iconography.
The net is fast and evil.
The date is November 16th, 2001. Eurodance musical group Karamell have released their sophomore record Supergott, or Superger, or I don't know how to say it in Swedish. Its intro track, Karamell Dansen, translated to Caramel Dancing, was an attempt to create another flamboyant dance craze. This first iteration of the track would not succeed in this goal, nor would the musical act stay together for much longer after this release, disbanding in 2002. Caramel Dansen didn't even get on the Swedish music charts, being outshined by the summer single release from the album, Vad Heter Du, placing in number 21 on the charts. Little did Karamell know that just speeding up one of their tracks would completely outshine their legacy by light years. The original Speedy mix that we hear in the Caramell Dansen meme was created by an amateur DJ named DJ Speedy Cakes in 2006. However, that is only one half of this equation. Pomputan is an ichi visual novel game for Windows, releasing on December 13th, 2002. The game and series were relatively popular and accrued impressive sales, but its true cultural legacy is in the opening of the game, where several characters do this dance. Now, I can't show much more of this opening because it's an ichi game. That's right, half of the origin of this meme is related to porn. Stay classy, Japan, stay classy. These 15 frames of animation from a 2-minute and 30-second opening became a reoccurring gift used on Japanese forums and image boards. About 3 years later, the original Flash loop with different music would catch on as a meme officially, as animated variations and different takes on the dance started to manifest all around these Japanese video sharing sites like Nico Nico Douga. The Flash animation that we know and come to associate Caramell Dansen with was first seen on Connector.com, a seemingly small Dutch anime and gaming forum. However, the conception of the meme's popularity came from none other than 4chan in 2006. The original Caramell Dansen Flash animation was composed by Sven from Sweden and presumably posted on the Flash board on 4chan. The original writer of the Wikipedia page for Caramell Dansen goes further in depth and interviews the original poster on his personal WordPress. Here are some snippets from the interview. The GIF animation was, if I remember correctly, taken from GIF at 4chan. I tried some different tracks, found the song that I thought was appropriate, fiddled a bit in Audacity, and added it to my page along with all the other loops. And as I wrote on Wikipedia, I didn't know the loop had started as such a meme until just a couple of months ago, which took me totally by surprise. As I added the loop to F on 4chan at the time, I added it to my page. There's a big chance that the majority of the views and spread is thanks to 4chan. And about the song, I had the full album of Caramell in my music collection. Where I got it from in the beginning I don't really remember, but a qualified guess would be that I got it from a friend through a LAN file sharing gathering. I'd never heard of the Speedy Cake remix until I read the Wikipedia entry. While the loop turned out a little over the top, very cute and very Japanish, which made it look like something that actually could have originated from Japan, in my own opinion anyway, I then added anime lol, actually reads anime lol kawaii, as the title of the page, to give it even more over-the-top feeling. The fact the loop became popular, especially in Japan, I find quite ironic. Caramell Dansen's popularity in Japan is mostly attributed to a misunderstanding of the lyrics. In Japan, Caramell Dansen was colloquially known as Uma Uma dance. Uma in Japanese can be translated to yummy or nice depending on tone. The chorus of the song starts with allowing Uma Uma to be a misunderstood lyric of the song. Caramell Dansen is entirely in Swedish, which has made Japanese listeners misinterpret the lyrics like, dance with us, clap your hands, to the confusing and hilarious mishearing of, I don't want any balsamic vinegar after all. Regardless of the cultural and language misreadings and mistranslations, The song and subsequent meme blew up globally and caused the intellectual property holders of the song to redistribute the songs from Supergot. These new speedy remixes co-opted an anime aesthetic and played to the popularity of the meme. In May of 2008, Caramel Dancin topped the international Japanese music charts, reigning over releases like Have a Nice Day by Bon Jovi for 2 weeks straight. Due to this success, many other versions followed soon after, such as an abysmal English version. So just to recap very simply, Swedish pop group releases unsuccessful album, porn game has cute dancing girls, and a sped up version of a track gets mashed up with these said dancing girls, and then massive global success of the song lands it acclaims and awards. Truth is stranger than fiction. I was there when this meme was becoming prevalent, and because of my experience with this meme, I was introduced to the lovely world of internet anime culture. What made this meme so appealing to many is that there was likely an animated variant of your favorite characters dancing to the song in the style of the Pop-A-Ton animation. Not only did I enjoy the song as an adolescent, I was continually introduced to many anime because of Caramel Dancin. I was already a fan of anime from a young age, being traumatized by Akira and Genocyber when I was about 8. Why anybody let me watch any of that young? Don't ask me. Caramel Dancin is the complete antithesis to the old violent anime of the 90s. It's cute and innocuous. Another anime dancing phenomenon from the time was Haruharu Yuki from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. These two dance crazes coexisted on YouTube and the internet at the time, introducing many to anime. Whether or not this was a good introduction to anime culture is up for debate. And regardless of my nostalgia for it, if I saw someone in the street randomly doing this, I really would have to hold back murderous ideations. Just look at how stupid this is in real life. Anyone with a sense of shame would not even attempt to do this publicly, or at least do it ironically. Probably more so ironically now, if we're being honest. Caramel Dancin was omnipresent on YouTube in 2007 and 2008, and so on, and I remember constantly seeing it in some variation on my homepage. The internet cultural domination of Caramel Dancin on YouTube caused people like Laura Schulberg to question its presence when talking about the Flickr video posting controversy from that time. Trying my damnedest to give people the benefit of the doubt, I think I know what their problem is. The problem is YouTube. They look down from Flickr hills into YouTube chasm and see wailing, gnashing of teeth, and endless versions of Caramel Dancin, and they are sore afraid. This borders on understandable. After all, YouTube is widely acknowledged as an oily river of open sewage, devoid of aesthetic, intellectual, or spiritual value. This statement is quite prophetic because that is how YouTube still is, just now with more pretense and smokescreens. And definitely a lot more anti-intellectualism. When discussing memetics, Caramel Dancin is a perfect historical example of how oversaturated the meme market can get with the endless variations with varying degrees of quality. Memes are constantly dumped on Twitter and YouTube every day, consuming hours and terabytes of data in the process. While that sounds cynical, I think Caramel Dancin's charm and the fact the song is an absolute banger make it one of the best classic memes, and has been deserving of its recent revival. As of May of 2020, there seems to be a small resurgence in the use of Caramel Dancin in a different context. Instead of cute anime porn girls dancing in a GIF, the focus of the meme is meta-ironic in nature as it reflects on the original with contempt. The juxtaposition of the setup and the punchline is such a far cry from the original meme itself. Almost every revival of a pre-ironic meme has this more sinister aspect to its variation. Here are some of my favorite examples. If you want to know more about meme and irony cycles, watch my video about ironic memes being deconstructed. Caramel Dansen, in its conception, is hilariously absurd, and its outreach has an odd place in anime culture and meme culture as a whole. The dance has manifested in other TV shows and video games as a homage, and its cultural legacy on the internet alone makes it a classic meme. Outside of the internet, Japan's fixation on idol culture led this meme to be a capital powerhouse. If there are dancing anime girls on it, it'll sell really well. As a result of all these sources, Caramel Dansen's staying power and effect on the anime community and meme community is undeniable.